The next in line is a Cook bus, 130 miles, and on down the line. So the Cook kids are and have been for many, many years traveling many miles to go to school. And like Lynn, I can't imagine compromising your child's education for the lack of a next door school. The bus ride is not that bad. Kids do their homework, they socialize with each other. It's really important that they do that. Another myth that is that board members don't wish to dialogue with constituents. We do. Each and every one who is on the board wants to sit down with constituents from all corners of the district and have meaningful conversations to address our mutual concerns about the district, about the students, about the budget. We ask, when are we going to get together for that purpose? And another myth is that board members do not interact with students, parents, and constituents. And I can assure you that I have plenty of contact, as do other board members. Thank you.
As a member of the Ligonier Valley Board for the past 9 years, going into 10 years, I've been very conscious of the importance of education for our children. It is our responsibility to give them the best that we could. I believe that we've done that. Ligonier Valley students test placed them among the very top in Westmoreland County, and in fact, we are placed 76 out of 500 schools in the state of Pennsylvania by the Department of Education. Education in this district has been successful. Dr. Oldham has done a marvelous job as our superintendent. I want to address the financial aspects as I see them. The Ligonier Valley School Board has not raised taxes for the past 4 years, even though health care and pension costs have increased dramatically. We have managed to meet those increases by being very frugal. My real concern is the future. If I may, I want to make an analogy. I am sure most of you are aware of the Greek mythology of the Trojan horse. The Greeks, in one version of the tale, laid siege to the city of Troy for 10 years without success. The Greeks built a wooden horse and left it for the citizens of Troy as a gift. The Greeks built a wooden horse and left it there, and the Trojans, it was a gift to them. So the Greeks sailed away, only to hide in coves around the island. The citizens of Troy took the horse into the walled city. Inside the horse, individuals who opened the gates and allowed the Greeks to enter and destroy the city of Troy. The citizens of Ligonier Valley have a Trojan horse at the gate. That gate could be opened on May 17th. The hidden agenda inside that horse is manned by a group known as SOAR, or more recently as ROC. The individuals behind these organizations are the same people who spent $42 million remodeling every building in the district in the 1990s, ignoring the fact that our population was declining. Those bonds will not be paid off until 2023. These are the same individuals who traded the Fairfield Elementary School for the Game Commission building, even up. However, $1.5 million was spent on remodeling that building. This current board attempted to find out what that building would be worth. We were told it would be worth between $400,000 and $500,000. That's $1 million loss. This Ligonier Valley Trojan horse, known as SOAR Rock, held a cyber fair to encourage students to leave one of the best schools in Pennsylvania and enroll in a cyber school. And many did. It is estimated that cost to the district will exceed $1.2 million this next year. Ironically, when they had this fair, you know the Ligonier Valley School District has a cyber school? We were not invited to participate and show what we could give to the benefit of that. The leadership of this Trojan horse cost Ligonier Valley taxpayers tens of thousands of dollars to defend the district against charges that were dismissed by Judge Caruso after a lengthy court battle. The real loss, though, was the time our administrators and staff had to donate to defend these charges and taking time away from providing education to our students. The leadership of the Ligonier Valley Trojan horse, Soar Rock, is composed of past members several of them have lost elections. However, their agenda, in my opinion, is to be implemented through their service. I'm going to relate to you an episode this afternoon, 1:30.
30 seconds.
I don't have to do that. I'll do that some other time. I lived through the false allegations and did not put someone else up as a surrogate. I had the guts to place my name on the ballot. You, the taxpayers of the district, have a choice on May 17th. You can allow the Trojan horse interested in the district or not. I'm proud of what we've done, and I'm proud of the other 4 candidates in this state. We can continue our current decision our direction if you make that decision. I encourage you not to allow that Trojan horse into it. You people in Cook County are the key to the election of this coming May 17th. You need to turn out and vote. I encourage every one of you to contact 10 people and ask them to get out and vote on May 17th. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a final speaker, and it is Slowik.
I'm going to go off script for just a minute and tell you a couple of stories from my background. I was in charge of the Homer City Generating Station. And a few years ago, we had 13 openings. And we put out a notice. We had 1,100 people apply. And in my career, I have read through thousands of resumes, and I have interviewed hundreds of people. And one thing I'm going to tell you from that experience is that education is absolutely critical. I mean, in this modern society that we live in, where even coal handling equipment is computerized, it's so critical that education can be the best it can be. And so it's a serious business. When it comes to choosing a school board, you have to act wisely. Second story is, in that 34 years, the hardest thing that I had to do was lay people off. And in business, that happens. And I want to tell you a story about one person in particular, a young engineer, and I laid him off, and I hated that. But a couple years later, I ran into him during the interviews, and he came up to me, and I'm thinking, here it comes. He shook my hand and said, Mr. Slowik, that's the best thing you ever did for me. I now have my own business. I have 12 people working for me. And if I would have stayed in my comfort zone with a plan, that I never would have reached my potential. So there is an upside. Okay, back on the story. One thing I think both sides in this merger debate can agree on is that it's not over. A new board can reverse the decisions of the prior board. The primary on May 17th is most important because only the winners of the primary will be on the ballot in the fall. So if you're a voter who thinks, well, I won't bother because, you know, the school's closed and there's no sense in worrying about that, issue's done, or I'll just wait till the fall. I'm not going to mess with the primary. You could be in for a nasty surprise.